All right. I'm back. Here's something that y'all really need, boxing fans really need to think about. Just traveling, so I'm getting over this cold I have. Seriously, after you click the link and watch Charleston White's first film, after you click the link and watch the most phenomenal film I've done, the best film on Elijah Muhammad and the Nation of Islam and Malcolm X and Muhammad Ali, it'll be the best 14 minutes you've ever seen. Click that link below. Turki Alalshikh and Haymon have created a paywall in boxing. Oh, Fred, now you hating on Turki Alalshikh. No, I'm speaking up for the fans. I'm speaking up for the fighters. I'm speaking up for the trainers, because I don't think no one has ever put this connection together. And mind you, I've been detached from boxing since the Crawford fight, so so I don't know what anyone has said. Hear me out. If everyone popular is behind a paywall, and the paywall is entitled pay-per-view, and it's heavily being declined, there's an uproar against it. People aren't buying it. Who's gonna know who the next star is in boxing if you're not on Top Rank? If you're not on Top Rank, there's a paywall. And one would argue ESPN is a paywall. One would argue ESPN Plus is a paywall. And it is a paywall. The Zone's a paywall. Who's the next star for PBC? Moving forward, who's the next star for the Zone that people are talking about? There isn't one, right? I understand Turki Alalshikh pays great, and I'm glad you guys are getting paid. But in 5 years, 10 years, after he said the Crawford era, who's the next star in boxing? Somehow, some way, boxing has to be free. Somehow, some way, boxing is going to have to be for the masses. Somehow, some way, Turki Alalshikh is going to have to say, you know what? Let's go straight to consumer. Maybe he'll do a minor league, because he likes the big fights. Maybe he'll do the minor leagues for like they do in Major League Baseball. Like, what is it called? The minor leagues. And they have the young prospects, and he has a YouTube channel, and he does it that way. Haymon y'all see it, man. It's just going up in flames, man. And there's no such thing as PBC no more. I told you guys. If your name ain't Tank or Canelo, you're not fighting. How disrespectful was it for Caleb Plant, main event, to get scratched, to be on Canelo's undercard? That's weird to me. To me, that's weird, From a business standpoint, no, you want Caleb Plant to have his own main event. He's a former world champion. He has a pulse, right? He just fought David Benavidez and Canelo in back-to-back fights. They fought Andre Durrell. Yeah, so with all that being said, that pay-per-view wall, boxing is going to steadily decline. It's like the Super Bowl. The Super Bowl is free. Yeah, they do. They did a playoff game on Peacock. I about to say Paul Tagliabue. That's how I'm 46. The gentleman knows I can't lose any eyeballs on this Super Bowl. I can't. It's still engraved in American culture. Do they want to put the Super Bowl behind a paywall? Absolutely. Absolutely they do. They want to maximize their profits like every business. But if the Super Bowl goes from 100 million people to 50 million people, you've lost 50% of your business. If the NBA Finals went from whatever they did to wherever they are now, they went behind a paywall. So basic cable is not, it's not really considered a paywall now, even though you pay for it. Shout out to the ARP crowd, the baby boomers. I get it, World War II, people that are still alive and kicking. I honor you. Understand you on a fixed income. I don't know how you watch sports at that age, with the extra $60 you got to pay for cable. I don't know. But if boxing don't fix this paywall, it's going to put a lot of YouTubers out of business. They can have all the views they want. They can, they can, but the attention span won't be there. The consistency won't be there. They got to fix, boxing has to fix this paywall. And I think, I believe Turki Alalshikh can do it in the interim, He should do his own network. But it got to be free. Somewhere along this road, boxing's going to have to be for the people. I believe boxing is the only sport where you got to pay to see your superstars or your more famous athletes, right? And if there's no build up to it, UFC too. And feel free to correct me moving forward. There's a lot of free UFC. I'm always seeing free UFC. I'm always seeing it, always. So somewhere on my, I got YouTube. I have YouTube TV. But they got to fix this paywall. I think Al Haymon knew what he was doing. He was price gouging. Now his market is more than hemorrhaging. The PBC loyalists won't give up, so there's going to be a court order. When someone's on life support, they got to put in a court order to pull the plug. Yeah, I don't know why y'all PBC fighters are still waiting on Al Haymon and waiting for him to stand and deliver. 2017 is not 2024 Al Haymon. I don't know why fighters will sit behind any man and only fight once every 2 years. I don't know. I don't think that's masculine to me. It's not. I think that's cowardice. And that's it, man. So I think Turki Alalshikh needs to find a way to give boxing to the people now. He's done a good job by making the lead guys conform. I think that Terrence Crawford card was a great way to tell the fighters and everyone in boxing, all the fans, like, I got all the money, now I have all the power, and I can make Al Haymon, Bob Arum, Eddie Hearn, Oscar De La Hoya, Bob Arum, Bernard Hopkins, Jay Prince. I can make them all kiss the ring. From the toughest guy in the streets to the toughest guy in the boardroom, they all kissed the ring on the Terrence Crawford card. And he did. He was very successful at it. So, y'all go ahead and have a great day. I'm waiting on Turki Alalshikh to do something free. He's going to have to, if he wants to remain in boxing, because the $80 thing that he's doing is working now, because it's the famous fighters now. But who's the next pay-per-view star? Y'all said Jerome Ennis. No, Jerome Ennis is a part of this era. Who's 15-0 do you think is a pay-per-view star? Nobody in boxing. Nobody in boxing is 17-0 can be a pay-per-view star. I didn't say not exciting. Shoo and is exciting. Walks around with his wife, fiance, girlfriend. Hopefully he's married. You know, it's beautiful, you know. But anyways, man, y'all go ahead and have a great day. And I just thought I'll bring this up for conversation so we can continue it moving forward. So y'all go ahead and have a great day. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.